So this is how I look today. Don't ask questions. I have short hair. I have kinky hair. I'm trying to let it breathe for a while, maybe for a week or like a week and a half, because I'm always in wigs. You guys know I sell wigs. So this is how I'm showing up today. I've laid my edges a bit, but yeah. So this August, before I start my discussion today, this August, we have a video every single day at 2 p.m. Yay! Yes, I'm doing a video, like 5 videos every week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. There's a video for you at 2 p.m. I'm going to be talking about a lot of my routine. I'm going to answer your questions. I'm going to do a lot of healing videos here, dating videos. I am such a huge fan of dating videos, you guys, because it's a chapter in my life that was a bit hazy and that I struggled with. So, thank you guys. Thank you guys. So I will meet with you here every day, Monday to Friday at 2 p.m. the whole of August. I'm challenging myself. I'm also challenging you to make sure you watch a video every day. And I'm also challenging you in your personal life. Get something that you will do every day. The month of August, something positive, something for you, something that will fill your cup, something that will make your day better and your life better. So it's a challenge to both of us. Every day here at 2 p.m. I have a video. It doesn't matter what it's about, but mostly it will be about emotional and mental wellness. And also sometimes when I do my personal videos, they're also to try to inspire you in some way. Yeah, so every day at 2 p.m. guys. Now, my journey with therapy. I've realized I talk a lot in my videos about get help, get therapy, go to see a therapist, blah, blah, blah. Now I want to talk about the whole therapy thing. Why you need therapy. Actually, let me start from who needs therapy and why you need therapy and why it's important. And I want to start with myself, my own personal journey. So, my name is Muthoni Mukiri and welcome to my channel. The year was 2018. 2018, I had never heard of therapy before. I think I'd heard about it, but I did not know about it the way I found out about it in 2018. So beginning of 2018, around Feb, March, things were not working for me. I was sad. I was in a relationship, a toxic one. I talk about that. A narcissistic one, to be precise, and things were not working in terms of I was employed, but my finances were just all over the place. My parents had already relocated to the US. Things were not working for me, and I was unhappy in my relationship. So fast forward, in June, I went through a breakup. We broke it off, and everybody went their own separate ways. So during that June to August, I remember I tried traveling a lot. I tried doing things to, get my mind away from the breakup and from my other relationship. And then, also that time you're trying to think what you can do different. You have to go back and beg him. And then he started also coming to beg me, do I go back to that relationship? It was a time in my life that was a bit unstable for me. So in October, I went to a function, and it was a function for women in the media, to help them deal with social media, deal with bullying, how to handle people's expectations. Because you find that if you're a public figure, sometimes people have expectations of the kind of car you need to drive, where you need to live, how you need to dress, how you need to carry yourself. And if you're not well grounded, you can find that you live according to people's expectations. That's why you find that maybe most celebrities, you find you're living beyond your means. You have a fake life. You're trying to lie to everybody. You're trying to please people, and then you're hurting yourself in return. So I went for a conference that was organized by the company I used to work for then, and there were speakers who had come to talk to us, women who had been in the media before, and speakers who would enlighten us and talk to us about these things. There was a financial guy and there was a therapist. The therapist was Dr. Nancy Nyaga. So, and she started talking, and she said one very important thing: seek your own happiness. Seek your own happiness. And she also said you need to be heard. Everybody needs to be heard. And she said therapy is not for people who are broken, people who are crying Okay, it is for those people, but it's not necessarily for you who's so broken, who is on the verge of, taking your life. It's not only for those people, it's for maintenance, it's for our everyday life. I'm feeling like I'm catching a cold, and after her session, she spoke such good things, and she said how it's okay if you're going through stress, if you're going through depression, if you're going through hardships, you can always get on your feet, but you have to want the best for yourself. So after the session, like after 4 p.m., I remember her session was in the afternoon. After her session, I went to talk to her, and I remember telling her my life is falling apart. And as soon as I started talking to her, I broke down. I just started crying. I told her I'm stuck in a relationship that I know is toxic, and I feel like the man has moved on, but I'm still there holding on. Things are not working. My finances are not in order. My face had a lot of, my face was broken. I had lost a lot of weight. And I remember breaking down, and she just gave me her card and told me to call her assistant. So I did. I called her assistant. We booked a session, and the best investment I ever made for myself is going for therapy. And I say that all the time, and I will never, like I always tell everybody, even my friends, when they come to me, my relatives and people I meet on the streets, and they're like, I love your YouTube channel, this and this is happening in my life, I always tell them, go for therapy, seek professional help. And even for people who send me DMs telling me, Muthoni, he did this, she's doing this, she's doing that, what do I do? Advise me. I advise people to go for therapy, because then they're able to work on deeper issues that we have with ourselves. So that has been my journey with therapy. It has been amazing. I went for like 6 months or less, but I had a session once a week. But it changed my life, you guys. It changed my life. I am happier. I am more equipped to handle situations. Going for therapy and working on yourself does not mean situations will not come. Does not mean you'll not go through heartbreaks. For those who tell me, no, because you went for therapy, you think your man right now cannot leave you. The man you're parading to us, he can't leave me. He wouldn't. These things happen. But then I am more equipped to handle these situations. I have a good relationship with myself. It strengthens you. It's maintenance, it's like repair that you need every now and then. Sometimes we get worn out, even emotionally, when it comes to our feelings, when it comes to some of these handling parents, handling your children in blended families, when it comes to our relatives, our friends, our colleagues, like day-to-day life. Some things can be such a burden to us. Some things can really break you. Therapy is the way to go. So, who needs therapy? I've shed light a bit on that. Who needs therapy? Everybody. Everybody needs therapy. And a therapist is that person who's objective, who listen to you. Sometimes we want to talk about our issues, but our friends are there. And sometimes you cannot tell your friend everything. Some of our friends are really there for us, and they really want to be there for us, but you cannot tell your friend per se everything. There are things you feel they will judge you as much as their friends. So a therapist is someone who you pour, like I go to therapy and I just pour my everything there. Like I give my therapist what's hurting me. And we look at the data, we go through my garbage, and she sorts it out for me, and it's clearer, Also, everybody deserves to be heard. Sweetie, it doesn't matter. Sometimes you feel like you're the worst person. Like, for example, when I left my other relationship, I felt like I'm such a bad person. I'm a bad woman. I have let a good man go. And it's when I went for therapy, when I realized I am such a good person. Learning to work on my strengths and knowing I am important in the society. And sometimes don't beat yourself so hard. Sometimes people can tell you things, and that's the story you keep telling yourself. And in return, you think you're toxic. You think you're the worst. You think you're a gold digger. You think you're all those things. But in reality, you just need to talk to someone who will make you understand. So therapists are trained with the tools, techniques, and ways to help you anchor your life in the direction you want. They help you, of course, they want to know your goals when you start therapy. What are you looking at? What are you looking at achieving? And they help you towards achieving that. And your therapist actually should also have a therapist. It's a maintenance thing. So it's, for example, when you have a cold, when you have homa, or when you have a flu, you'll try treating it at home, maybe with lemon, with ginger, with warm water. You try a few things, home remedies, to try and see if it'll get better. So if it does not get better, what do? You go to see a physician, you go to see a doctor, you go to see a professional. It's the same thing with therapy. If you've tried church, it's probably you've tried talking to your pastor, you've tried praying so much, you've tried reading books, you've tried watching Muthoni, you've tried a lot of things, and you feel you still have the cold, you still feel like you need clarity, or you need to get to a certain level, and it's not working for you at that point. Please go for therapy. It worked for me. It works like wonders. And my friends that have referred to therapy always come back and they always tell me it's the best decision I ever made. However, you really need to be at a point in your life where you want things to take a turn for the best. You really have to be ready to work towards the garbage. You really have to be ready to want to go back in your childhood, to relieve those tears, to relieve those memories in your dysfunction in your life, in order to heal yourself and in order to get better. And in order for you to receive healing, in order for you to want to heal, you have to accept your heart. You have to accept you have a wound. You have to accept there's a part in you that needs repair. So guys, therapy is so important. I can sing this like a song. I have a list at the end of this video. I have a list of therapists and psychologists and counselors that I want you to have, so you can call them, because I get a lot of DMs on therapy. I will write that. And Dr. Nancy Nyaga was my therapist. She says she has a lot of clientele right now. I will still give you her contact, so if she's too full, she can refer you to someone, I'm sure. So if you're a trained therapist, you're a counselor, please comment down on this video. Please write your contact so people can reach you. If you're doing pro bono services, or if you're a church and you have that sector whereby people can come and they can seek therapy and you can do it for them for free, even better. Cindy. So everybody needs counsel. Everybody needs a guide. Everybody needs someone to show them the way. Therapists do that. If you can afford, please do. I will try to attach some of the pro bono therapists, or those who are offering pro bono services, those who do it for free, those who do it online, even on Zoom, even on phone, even on, so you can also get help. Seek help. Sometimes I find people asking me relationship advice. Do I leave? Do I? But then it's good to talk to someone who will be able to look at your background, at your patterns, at your dysfunction, at what you're not doing right, at what you need to do. It's so important. So guys, let's get help. Seek your own happiness. It's by the way, I will never stop singing about therapy. I am working towards becoming a therapy because I think they do an amazing job, and because I want to help people become the best versions of themselves. I want to help people to level up, to be what they want to be in life. I'm working towards becoming other things before that, and I've talked about it, and I will talk about it soon here. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. As we get help, please share this video with people, and also share the contacts I'll share for therapists and for people who will help you level up. It is okay. We're all struggling with something. Everybody has a story, and everybody has something they're battling with. You're not alone. However, seek your own happiness and work towards being happier and towards living a better, fulfilling life. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe. I keep forgetting to tell you guys to subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel, and then also watch a video every day this month of August. That's where I want to start. And then eventually I will want to do more, and also want to do lives here on my YouTube channel. So bye. Have a nice afternoon.